two-part question regarding Danny Ainge. Number one, should he have traded for James Harden? Because I heard the Rockets wanted Smart and Jaylen Brown in return for James Harden. And if there's any truth to that, do you think he should have made that trade? And then secondly, what are your thoughts about the current crop of Celtics? I mean, seem to be a bit inconsistent this year. Granted, there's still a lot of basketball left to be played, but they're not doing as well as many thought they would do.
I don't think he should have made the trade. I like where they at with their two young stars. Well, actually three. I put Marcus Smart in there. I know he's been hurt. But I think
you said he didn't have to. He shouldn't have made the trade.
No, I'm not a James Harden guy.
Oh, you just that's personal. You just not a James Harden guy.
It's not really that I'm personal. It's just
that's
the fact
personal.
that
you don't like his style. You don't like the style that he plays with.
You can't win with that style. You know what I mean? He's in a very unique situation now with Durant and Kyrie, but it remains to be seen. I don't think you can win with his style. Anytime it takes a guy 6, 7, 8 dribbles to get where he got to go, that's a problem. It works in this day of game, in this game that we playing now because the floor is much bigger. It's more of a pick and roll league, so he gets away with a lot of things now. But I would not leverage. Not only the Celtics or any other team, I would not leverage my future for James Harden. Period. That's just I wouldn't do that. The current Celtics, to answer the second part of your question, I like where they at. I think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown can be really special. I think Jason Tatum is that next Celtic that we'll be putting up in the rafters. I think Marcus Smart is a big piece of what they got. Where Danny Ainge made a mistake, he let Gordon Hayward walk out the door without getting nothing in return for him.
Yeah.
So if you know you can't get to $120 million, if Charlotte's going to pay you that you don't want to pay him, you got to say, okay, look, let me do a sign and trade and get them a legitimate bid. I think they should have went out to Dwight Howard much harder. I thought he could have been a great addition to that team. You could have probably traded for Andre Drummond and added him to them. He's young. They had a legitimate center with that group. And it's unfortunate. I mean, he made a great sign to Kemba Walker, but I think Kemba Walker is not telling the truth. I think his knee is messed up. I think he's trying to fight through it, and he may not be the same player again because he's trying to play through it right now. But I like the core. I don't think they're a championship team. I know a lot of people put them in championship category. I just think they're a good team.
No. The team that's going to be a championship caliber team is the team that James Harden is on.
Yeah.
Oh, but now you didn't ask me that question. Now I do believe they're going to the finals. But let me tell you something, BMac. You want to go to the Super Bowl and lose?
No, I don't want to go. But if I get there, there's a chance I can win. You don't have a chance of winning if you can't get there.
If you're at the party.
Yeah, okay. If you can't get there, you don't have a shot of winning.
If they healthy, Brooklyn definitely getting there because I mean teams can't get to 125.
This is how I look at the James Harden potential deal with the Celtics. Number one, he's better than both players, both key players you were going to lose in Smart and Brown. Offensively, he's better than both guys. Number two, if you add James Harden, you alleviate any other team in the East and potentially trying to get him. So you don't get James Harden, but now you might have to play against him in the playoffs, and he's going to sit you down.
Yeah, but I can't leverage my future for him. At that time, you got to think about it. He played a few games for Houston. He looked like he's not in shape. So that kind of scares you.
Yeah.
The way he did it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you want out, you come in, you kill, you show your worth. If you want out. It kind of looked like he was going the other way. But I guess that just was a part of his move to get up out of Houston.
Well, he cutting up real bad right now.
No. I tell people like, man, I got them to get out the East. Once the best thing for them was when Durant got set down for this hamstring, it allowed them to get some chemistry and get some of those role players to play in and figure out. Now those guys that got confidence, nobody in the East can beat them. But I don't know. You better hope that man number 23, if AD don't come back. If AD come back and come back right, I don't know if they can get past LBJ now.